Hello everybody, Gear here, and welcome to For Science, Kerbal Space Program 0.2. I am so excited to play this, considering all the hype that the devs have put behind this update. The new thermal system, the new science progression system, the new POIs to find on planets. I think this is going to be the make or break update for the game. So we're going to start a brand new campaign, because major updates mean breaking old saves, sadly. Exploration! Build your space agency from humble beginnings. Starting with a small suite of parts, perform experiments and complete missions to earn science. Use science to unlock more parts at the Research and Development Center. This is going to be great. By the way, how's the volume? Is my voice a good volume relative to the game? I want to make sure that audio balance is good before doing too much. Ooh. Let me open up the frame rate thing. Where's the frame rate setting? Ooh, look at that. Heat scaling, heat enabled. Tolerance distance for docking, interesting. Unbreakable joints, nice. There we go, show FPS. Huh. 66 FPS at KSC. That's pretty nice. Okay, well let's see what this new R&D center looks like. Ooh. Ooh, I like that music. Ooh, I really like the music. Although I've heard this song before. It's from the, one of the tutorial cutscenes. Doesn't mean it doesn't slap, though. Okay, so we start with... looks like the same stuff as you do in KSP 1. Nice. Alright, well, let's do some science. Ooh, 120 FPS in the KSC. Probably want to put a few of these on. I'm surprised we're not starting with just the flea, we actually start with liquid fuel. That's different from KSP 1. Actually, gonna need a bit more than that. And we actually start with the swivel. The swivel's a good one. Oh yeah, do we have thrust to weight displays? Carbon vacuum. Oh, we do! Ooh, look at this! We can even change it to the different... Oh, that's nice. Atmosphere, vacuum. Carbon atmosphere, altitude. Oh wow. Very in-depth. I love that. Thrust to weight 2.07. Okay, very cool. That's a very nice stock feature now. This seems good for our first rocket. What's the thrust to weight now? 1.2. Alright, yeah, that's good. We're just gonna call this Galoinkus. Because I don't know. We're gonna have Jebediah fly this one. Where's Jebediah? There he is. Welcome prodigy you. It is science time. Alright. First science. What are we going to do? We're going to do crew observation. For science. Kerbin landed, Kerbal Space Center. You could transmit it. I'm going to have to get used to this new menu. It's completely different from KSP 1. There is no place like home. Yep, that's true, Jeb. Alrighty, let's do this. 70 FPS on the launch pad. That's pretty good. 60 FPS on this burn. Oh, 50. Oh yeah. I'm sure the game's much more stable now. By the way, how's my volume? Am I loud enough relative to the game? Or am I quiet compared to the game? Oh. Huh. I like the sound effects that those menus make when you do science. And it's got a little alert thing over here for when you're able to do science. Surprised this rocket here I made out of stacking a bunch of small fuel tanks isn't going accordion mode. So they definitely tightened up the joints too. No more noodle rockets. Sounding good? Alright, cool. Just wanted to make sure, because this is getting recorded for a VOD on YouTube. Science. Low orbit. Record the cruise assessment. Okay, so that's the same as KSP-1. There's probably going to be other cool Easter eggs within the messages for science, though. Getting pretty close to the apogee. I'm gonna wait a little longer, get more efficiency when I'm closer to the apogee. There we go. Didn't quite make it to orbit. Actually, I might. Let's see. Yeah, I made it. I think that's orbit. Yep. Very nice. Made it to low Kerbin orbit. On the first launch. This shows how good I am at the game since KSP-1. Just do an orbit or two and then come back. Yeah, frame rates are way better. This situation here used to be like 30 to 40 FPS. Now it's 70 or 60. If the devs keep up this rate of improvement of frame rate, this game will be fully playable on like a 2060. Which is worse than what I have. In fact, I think a 2060 is what they use for the benchmark for this game. Okay, we're gonna go through re-entry now. Point prograde, because that'll be retrograde much later. Oh, here we go. We're gonna hit the atmosphere. And we're gonna see some thermal effects, because we finally have re-entry. Just waiting on the thermal effects here. I think we're still a bit too high up. We're on the thin part of the atmosphere. Yeah, see, there's the atmosphere meter. Oh, uh-oh. Jeb's gonna blow up, isn't he? Yeah. That thermal meter is not reassuring. Sorry, Jeb, you're gonna blow up because of my ignorance. I should have gone with a higher re-entry. Unless it gets really close to the top and doesn't blow up. Oh, yeah, see, it's flashing, it's warning me. It's like, oh, this thing is gonna go boom. I'm not seeing any fire, though. And I'm like at the top of the atmosphere. I'm almost already about to explode. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, yeah, it's like 2 seconds away from exploding. Probably shouldn't have gone for an orbital mission on my first mission, because slowing down from that is hot. Yeah. Oops. Let's bring down our scope a bit for our first mission, maybe. Let's just go with maybe a shorter suborbital trajectory. Maybe it might be better to just go over to the ocean and then land there. We don't even need to get to space. That seems good. I wonder if they fixed that visual bug where the splash point of the water is way above its actual collision box. Oh, they did! Nice! More science. Can we do an EVA science? Yes, we can. Oh, do I need to be... I probably need to be not holding onto the pod to do it. Oh, yeah, he just pulled out a little vial and grabbed a sample. And he inserted it into his backpack. Very cool. Nice animation. We got... How much science do we get? $32. Wow. Alright. Let's unlock some stuff. Light launchers. Environmental science probes. Introductory construction. Aerodynamics and stability. What does this unlock? Oh, Science Junior. Okay. And then this unlocks power stuff, including Stay Putnik. And then this is the hammer and flea. Okay, interesting. So instead of the hammer and instead of the flea being in part 1 and no liquid fuel, it's the fleas in the 3rd spot. That's interesting. Well, we got 22 to spend still. Let's do environmental science and probes. Isn't there a new mission control building we can view too? Yeah. Launch a rocket. Yeah, I've already done that. You get science for that. Nice. Dr. Carrie Kerman. Got that new building smell and everything. Gotcha. If you're interested in tips and tricks, exciting discoveries, life around campus, and more info and missions, join me for a mission brief. Read it all or just a bit. Just like in space, there's no pressure. Ah, very funny. How is it, Lee Nettleton? Pretty good. I've noticed some pretty great performance improvements, and the science system seems to be working just fine. When the mission's last objective is complete, come back here to submit your mission report. After a quick mission debrief from me, we'll turn in your paperwork into sweet, sweet science. If you want some practice, go to the training center and take the Missing the Ground refresher course. After that, it's time to get to work. I already know the Missing the Ground one. Now that we have a director, it's time to build and launch our program's inaugural vessel. I've already done that, but I didn't achieve altitude. Okay. Feel free to track your mission, poke around the mission tracker, poke gently though, all the equipment is new. When you're done, come back and submit your report. Good luck, Director. So I'm the Director, apparently. In lore, that is what I am. Cool, so we just gotta launch a rocket and get it to 10 kilometers up. That's our first mission. Still downloading it? Yeah. I think it's like 4.45 gigabytes, it's the size of the update, so it should take you a bit, unless you have fast internet. Alright, we got new parts. We got bigger fuel tanks, we got a probe core, we got the Reliant engine, radial decouplers, nose cone, battery, solar panel, communitrons, Science Junior. That's all the new stuff. Alright. Let's... Oh, we don't actually have a heat shield, so we're gonna have to be careful with this. Unless we could just launch up a probe and let it burn up. It's like a mix between career mode and science. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. It's like, there's no contracts. Instead, it's missions that direct you in the right direction on where you need to go next. And give you science rewards. I like it. I like it a lot more than career mode. Career mode was annoying, having to deal with all the contracts and funding. And the in-lore reason for there no longer being the whole funding thing is like the devs said that the Kerbals are a society who's evolved beyond currency. So they're just have endless resources, I guess, and share it among themselves for free. If I'm doing Reliant, I need an actual good stabilizer, so I'm gonna stick with Swivel. Got a couple people watching, nice. I'm glad. I was worried that no one would join me in this because they were all watching the big KSP YouTubers. They're doing their what's that called? When you show off a video, premiere. They're premiering their KSP2 science mode stuff because they were allowed to post their videos on their early access to it right after the launch. This is probably good. Any science that I could... Oh yeah, Science Junior. How does Science Junior look? Can I open it? No, I can't open it in the VAB. Oh well. Huh. It's a bit smaller than it was in KSP1. I like that. This is probably adequate. I might want to reduce the amount of fuel though, because we're not trying to go that far. We'll just call this one Don't Burn Up. We'll have Valentina fly this one. Only thing you miss about career mode is being able to upgrade KSC. They'll probably bring that back at some point. I feel like it's such a major feature upgrading KSC that I'm certain they'll bring it back in some form. Alright, well, let's do some science. Oh, there goes the Science Junior. Nice. EVA, alright. Oh, the thing is with the EVA stuff is I have to actually be standing on solid ground, not holding a railing. That makes things a little harder. Anyway, let's launch to space. Alright, Val, don't burn up, please. Looks like we're gonna be landing in another continent. Here we go. Hopefully the Science Junior blows up and not Valentina. Got significantly less velocity this time though, so we should be okay. Oh, here we go. Science Junior's heating up. Not seeing flames though. I'm not seeing the plasma effect. Oh, there they are. Whoa. Oh, oh, there goes. There goes Science Junior. Nice. Nice. Valentina's safe. Yeah, we get the flames on re-entry now. To be honest, my opinion on them is they still need some work, because they look a little bit like glitchy and static. But they're flames, and they're optimized too. They run really well, instead of being laggy like they are in KSP 1. Splash down. Nice. Nice. Mission complete. Thrilling work on the launch pad today. A reporter passed out because of all the excitement. Then again, it could have been the rocket fumes. They asked all about you, but I just said no comment. I think the joke went over their heads. Anyway, you're off to a great start. After our debrief, submit your mission report and earn some science. And don't forget to swing by the R&D center to see what new parts are available. Folks in R&D have ideas for some cool advancements, and a little bit of science can make those ideas real. When you're done unlocking new technologies, return here for your next mission. Nice. And there's little buttons down here to go right to the R&D. Got 51 science to spend. Let's get aerodynamics and stability, because that's useful. Survivability, because that's also necessary. Heat shields. Maybe SRBs and introductory construction. Oh, that's a new one. Science Junior Junior. That's funny. It's probably like a smaller, more compact version of Science Junior that does more stuff. Alright, what's next in mission control? Oh, leave the atmosphere. Nice. Be much easier now with all the extra parts we just got. And now we have heat shields. Yay! I wonder... Oh good, they didn't make that discoloration lock to the ablator number. That's what I was worried about, but I'm glad they didn't do that. This seems good. Alright, our goal is to get suborbital trajectory. We're gonna take Jebediah. Actually, no, let's take Tim Seacrement. Gonna call it hop, skip, and jump. Oh, that's not supposed to be there. It's a new glitch. Oh well. Woo. Oh, that's got some bass to it. If you're wearing headphones while listening to this, you can feel the low rumble of those thrusters. We did it. Made it to space. That's probably good. We're not planning on going to orbit this time, because I bet there's another mission right after this one for getting to orbit. Alright, here we go. Things are gonna get real hot this time. But this time we got a heat shield, so it should be fine. Heat shield's definitely gonna light up red. I will say, I do kind of miss how the parts had like a shader on them that they would actually glow and like clearly be glowing when they're hot. I don't think there is that in this game yet. I'm sure there will be. As of right now, all we've got for like visual effects is the flames when you're actively going through an atmosphere. The devs also said that different atmospheres of different planets will be different color plasmas because of the different chemical compositions of their atmosphere, which I think that's really cool. Something that hasn't been done before in a space game. Here we go. Yeah, see, it's like... it's pretty static, other than the glitchiness up there and a little bit of flicker. And the part itself isn't glowing, it's just like looking at a black hole. I don't know, there's just some to be desired in it. Other than that, though, it's still pretty nice. Bobbing his head. Probe chute deployed. Whoa, that's a lot of trees. That's a lot of trees. Definitely gonna time warp to see what day looks like at this area. Coming down a little fast. Oh, we're good. Alright, let's time warp to see what day looks like in this area. Ooh. Wow, yeah, they definitely upgraded the visuals of the terrain here. Look how many trees that's rendering. I'm still getting 60 FPS. Very nice. Let's do some science here. We got this, and I'll have Tim get out and get a sample. It also plays a different little theme when he does science. Or what'd he say in the report? Can I check? This sample contains more rock and minerals than first anticipated. Successful mission. Compared to the effect of KSP1, these flames are more aesthetic. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely will improve in the future, but it's very nice. Alright, yeah, have fun, Lee. May your space missions be successful. Oh hi, you're already back? Not only did you achieve the objective, but you did so with minimal explosions. Take that, Jeb. That's right. Turns out our new intern snuck the mean sticky note into our break room on his behalf. Jeb has been wanting to press our big, shiny Thanks Science button ever since he heard it would be dangerous for someone with no button training. Legals told him he can't touch the button until he's gone through the advanced button pressing at the training center. Apparently, he's channeling his frustration into tiny, sticky screeds. Thanks to your efforts, we now have 3 new coffee makers from Jeb's company. Well, maybe not entirely new. There's a bit of junkyard tastes. I have a bet with a few other department heads to see who can brew the strongest coffee. The winner gets a new office appliance. If I win, I'm getting a 4th coffee maker with all the works. Exciting times, Director. When you're ready, come by for your next mission. I know I'll see you lunar or later. Ah, so that button I was just pushing, the Thanks Science button. Jeb's not qualified to push it. Okay, yep, I was right. Next one's Orbit Kerbin. Buoyancy test. Land a pod in a body, water, and Kerbin. Okay. Let's go to R&D first. We've got 103 science to spend. Orbital rocketry. Yes. Moon landing. Later. Struts. Yes. That's very good. RCS. Not useful. Small payloads. Eh. Trusses. Aviation. Okay, so that's the one that jettisons both sides of it. The more powerful radiator decoupler and the Sepratron. I get lights and utilities, because that fixed ladder is nice. Alright, that's all we can afford. Let's do the buoyancy test. That seems good. Let's have Bob do this mission. Actually, might also want to try to get some science, junior science from the water there. Okay, so that is one glitch where the effects from right before you launch are there even before hitting go. It's just a visual bug though. That went perfectly. mission done. Got some science, get some EVA. We already got EVA science in the water. Now I have 23 science to spend from that. Well, not enough to buy anything. You floated! You kind of look like an ice cube in a big old cup of coffee. Luckily our vessels don't melt. Well, at least not in water. Our recovery team was out there in full force today. Boats, helicopters, free swimming with floaties. You'd think they'd realize it's faster to use a boat than to doggy paddle a vessel back to KSC. I think they just wanted to swim, honestly. Greetings, Director. The day has finally arrived. All our research has culminated in a single shining moment. I have finally perfected the strongest cup of coffee. Well, I did it with a bit of help from Newton, our intern. You gotta try the Macchiato MK1. 3 shots of espresso, 10 sugars, and a teeny tiny splash of foam. I've had 2 in the last hour. Oh my god. You're going to die of caffeine overdose, Carrie. Please don't do it. It's miraculous. I no longer require sleep. From here, the snack department will be taking over development. Now onto our agenda. It's time to finally orbit Kerbin. All our attempts to orbit our beloved blue marble have resulted in what Tarmac Henry calls go boom. But how hard can it be to turn sideways? Maybe we just need more coffee. Establish an orbit around Kerbin with an apoapsis less than 300 kilometers and a periapsis greater than 70. While we at Mission Control are big fans of learning by doing, we are also aware that new craters could harm our chances of making the cover of Giant Lawns Weekly. If you want to brush up on your spaceflight basics, you can always hop over to the training center and take the Orbits Are Weird refresher course. Orbits are weird. Going up, then sideways, then falling forever? Too many directions. Make sure you have the latest parts from the R&D center and look both ways before crossing. See you soon, Director. Okay, well now we gotta orbit. That's our goal. We did that by accident on the first launch, but now we have lots more parts to do it again. Okay, that's plenty. This is probably a bit overkill. I don't care. Oh yeah, we have struts now too. That's gonna make things easier. I also like how the symmetry thing is locked to whatever number you chose. It doesn't change based on what symmetry of number of parts you're touching with your cursor. That was an issue with KSP 1. They seem to have fixed that with this one. Okay, looking good. Oh, can't forget the drogue chute. Gonna call this one Around the World. It's a nice Daft Punk reference you got there. Did I remember Bring Science Junior? I don't think I did. We've already done science and... Oh yeah, I did remember to bring it. Okay, good. Alright, Valentina. Let's go to orbit. Hey, welcome back, Mary Cherry Blossom. Remember you for from some previous KSP2 streams I've done. SRBs are kind of unoptimized right now. Oh, and I guess looking down at the KSC is still a little bit laggy. Probably should have added some reaction wheels to this thing. All I've got is the cockpit reaction wheels. Okay, this stage is no longer adequate. Got it. That was not good. We were losing speed there. just barely gonna make it, or we're not gonna make it, because this is gonna be close. Yeah. I'm playing on max and my frame rate's better than last time. To be honest though, playing at low settings versus high settings, I don't even notice a difference. In frame rate, I mean, like it doesn't affect my frame rate if I turn down the graphics. Which means my GPU is plenty good enough. It's probably CPU or something else bottlenecking it. Nope, we're not gonna make it. Dang. And I over-engineered that thing. Ugh. It was the second stage, it was too thick. Because it didn't have enough thrust to weight ratio. That might fix it. That's plenty. Alright. Alright, attempt number 2. Gaming laptop fans like a jet when playing? Yeah. Oh, before the science update. Yeah, I'm sure it might not be as bad after this update. Oh hey, the effects glitch didn't happen this time. I think we got it this time. Got a lot more fuel, better thrust to weight. We did it! Stable orbit. So we've already done all the science too, so we might as well come back down. Alright, well you guys are gonna see some flames. Here we go. Getting the upper atmosphere. It'll take a little bit to get there. Here come the flames. Whoa. That got hot. camera mode just changed, and I don't remember how to change it. Oh, there we go. Map view and back into the ship view fixed it. I know you guys can't see it very well, but on my screen I see a ton of trees below. My frame rate's still decently good. I mean, they did mention in some of their devlogs that Blackrack, they hired Blackrack, the guy who made Scatterer, to improve their terrain rendering and sky rendering system, and they're showing that off. And I don't think that's been implemented yet in this update. So, the game is not only going to run better, but it's also going to look better in the future. Ooh! Dang. Guess it came down a little hard. Ooh, look at that. This area is pretty. Oh, there's a visual bug. The stars in the sky aren't moving with the sun and moon. I only just noticed that. There you are, you magnificent magnet of scientific study, you. You did amazing. We had a watch party to celebrate. There was an exact replica of your vessel made out of cake. It was surprisingly flammable. You might have noticed that a new set of missions are now available. You see, if the main missions are canon, these contracts are the adventurous spin-offs. Some of these challenges bring in more science, others exist to keep our part manufacturers happy. We can't afford to turn anyone away. Do you know this is the first space program on Kerbin, right? Now that you've conquered orbit, it's time to visit our nearest neighbor, the Mun. Come back here when you're ready to go. Hmm. 222 science to spend. I think we should do another mission and then get tiny engines, because I want to have the spark engine for landing on the moon. Maybe I could do science around the moon? There were some other missions in Mission Control. Okay, orbit around the Mun. Science Junior, Environment Survey and Kerbin. AVA well in Kerbin orbit. Welcome, Phil Palmieri. Does this mean there are no more annoying fly X part at Y meters over these precise Yeah, I'm pretty sure they removed those. I really hope they did, at least. It seems like these are more, like, simplified or more easier to do in a standard mission. I wonder if I could just have like this. Like I could just do this and then if that counts. It does. Ah yes, take a scoop of the metal grating. Yummy metal. Nice. Oh, some good news and some less good news. Good news is that our environmental footprint is small. Our recycling's paying off. The less good news is that we found traces of radioactivity around the bathrooms. Either radioactive waste is getting flushed or someone needs to see a doctor. Yikes. We've had another talk with the R&D team about throwing things away in the correctly colored bin. In the meantime, they recommend limiting your hand washing time in the R&D lavatory to 10 seconds or less. And this one's for doing a spacewalk. It actually looks like they structured it so that you have to do a Mun orbit mission before you unlock the better engine for landing on the Mun. That makes sense. I'm actually confident that... Where's the other one that I had? These are stock vessels. Alright, yeah, I guess I'll use this one again. I made it pretty far last time and I haven't gotten really that many new parts that would help it. Why is there no local rotate, or local move? There's no align to part. There's only world and assembly. Weird. Okay, this seems good. Oh, reaction wheels. Can't forget those. Okay. 10 seconds to Apple Apps. No seconds to Apple Apps. Let me fix that. hope I can make orbit without having to spend fuel on the third stage. But I doubt that'll be achievable. No, maybe. Yep. Stable orbit on second stage. Very nice. I hate that glitch. You hit the button to stage and nothing happens. So then you're worried when you hit it again it'll stage twice. They claim that they fixed that bug in the last curb report, but I guess they haven't fully verified the fix. Okay, I gotta set the moon as our target. Figure out where we need to do our ascension burn, or transfer burn. That's probably good. Getting ready for the lunar transfer burn. I love the maneuver music. Closing in on the burn here. 15 seconds left on the burn. Perfect. We need a Mun periapsis. Oh, you can't add maneuvers until you're in that situation. Alright. Alright, Mun. Time to be visited. Quite relaxing music, Moon's theme. Alright, we got the objective done. Stable orbit of the moon. Now we just need a return plan. Oops, that's a slingshot maneuver. It's a good spot to burn from that will reduce speed relative to Kerbin as soon as I was thinking somewhere around here. How about here? Yeah, no, because if I keep burning, that's just going to give me a huge... I got all this speed from the moon, I gotta lose it. I don't know how. I think it has to do with my orbit direction. What if I exit the orbit right here? How to simplify my velocity? So I think this is the best spot. Yeah, but then that gives us a Kerbin escape. That's not what we want. Oh! Ooh, we got something. Right there. Okay, that's the good spot. That gives us a 61 meter per second burn that escapes the moon and reduces our orbit. There we go. Okay, and that should put us there going this way. Should still have time to create a maneuver to reduce our orbit to a periaps that's low enough. Is it not going to let me right click and see the number? Oh, there we go. That's probably good. Alright. Goodbye, Mun. There we go. Now let's get rid of this engine stage. Get ready for a fierce re-entry. So we're coming in at 3 kilometers a second. Alright, that was our first bit of aero braking. I picked a higher altitude because I didn't want to risk getting burnt up. Alright, here comes round 2. That was really short. We are losing a lot of speed with this though, so that's good. Round 3. Dang, we're not losing a lot of speed. That time was worse, like we barely lost any speed that time. It's like this is going to take like 20 different re-entry burns. Yeah, the re-entry VFX definitely need work. Dang, this is boring. It's my fault though, I didn't pick a lower re-entry altitude. I'm basically doing that bald guy eating chips gif right now. Like, this would be much more fun if I had a webcam watching me just eat chips, stare at the screen blankly. I don't have ruffles though, so that's not matching the meme there. Oh, there's a little bit of char on the heat shield now. Cool. Oh, it's because the ablator's at half now. Oh no. Okay, we're losing a lot more speed this time. One or two more re-entries and I think we'll be back onto Kerbin's surface. Poor Valentina. So many re-entries just to slow down from a lunar orbit. We did get the mission done, though. It's very good. Oh, no longer in orbit. Here we go. Now we're suborbital, dropping down. Things are going to get much hotter now. Oh, jeez. We've got 0.08 ablator. This is going to be tough. Just gotta hope the ablator holds on for a little bit more. Here we go. Should start to see. Yep, there it is. Oh boy. Come on, ablator. 0.05. Oh, we're good, we're good. We made it through. Nice. It's like all white now. Drone chute deployed. What are the features in the game? Because I forgot. I know the science of reentry figures. I mean, they added a bunch of new parts that are science parts. Heat shields get charred based on how much they've been used. Not a lot else. I mean, a lot of bug fixes, optimizations. That's already been mentioned by me. I'm sure there's some other stuff I'm missing that I can check later in the patch notes. Looks like we're gonna land in the ocean? Because I don't see any trees or anything. Yeah, it's the ocean. There we go. Mission complete. Oh yeah, they definitely did calm down the ocean. It's no longer super wavy. They're probably going to add that back, but with it actually making your ship bob up and down. Because I know that was a feature with, I think it was Scatterer had that feature in KSP 1. Since now they now have Blackrack on the team, he could easily implement that into their game. Yay, you did it! You did it! As of this moment, we're leading the space race. Yes, ours is the only agency participating, but it's still an achievement. The swarm of reporters has been knocking down our doors. We're talking major press outlets. Space Weekly, the Kerballer Times, and the Kerbal Astronomical Society newsletter. Heck, even SAS Planet of SAS. Are you Kerbal? Because those reporters are revolving around you. So instead of having to answer them one by one, I just locked them in your office. Don't worry, Newton has found various flat snacks that can be slid under the door to them. Seems like they're making themselves comfortable in there, so no hurry. Meanwhile, we have more important work to do. Getting so near to other celestial body has only whet the agency's appetite for an up-close encounter. It's finally time to land on the moon. When you're ready, Mission Control will be waiting with your next mission. Thanks, science. Power launchers. Now we're gonna do tiny engines. Been streaming for about 2 hours. Yeah, I can go 1 more hour. First dibs. Maxwell Construction Toys wants to make an action figure of a Kerbal holding a KSC flag. Their creative director, Francois, I think that's how you say it, has said, "I won't accept anything short of the real thing. Would you land on a mare, one of the Mun's smooth, dark lowlands, and plant a flag? We need the reference pictures." Huh. Smooth, dark lowlands. Okay. Establish orbit. 99 kilometers, 101 kilometers. And that one's just landing on the moon. Let's do the... Wait, Periapsis Rocket Supplies is suing us for using their company name. We explain that every orbit has a periapsis and that it's not copyright infringement, but their lawyers think otherwise. They argue that if we make our orbit a perfect circle, we can just have one big apoapsis and leave periapsis out of it. Our legal department needs our help. Make that circle and tell us what happens. The dark truth about Kerbal Space Program 2, they kidnap. Oh, that's nice. You can middle click a mission and track it. Guess I'll do the perfect circle and spacewalking. Got a lot more stuff now. A lot more construction stuff. I don't have the bigger engines and tanks though. Maybe we'll have a probe do this. Oh, we don't have the miniature decouplers yet. Dang. This will still work though, I think. Yep, there we go. Hello, Spacey. Pretty surprised when I saw during a re-entry that there is actual heating. Yeah. This thing needs more power storage. That's good. Oh, symmetry just broke. I hate that. It's no longer let me put one on each. Guess I'll have to do them individually. This seems good.
Ereum, Oko, Eteis, Ciel, Opnik, Otau, Sel, Sol, Onu. Okay?
tiny 5 meters per second adjustment. Really? They didn't do it? Between 99 and 100. Okay, so I'm pretty close. Periapsis has to be... Okay, the periapsis is within it, but the apoapsis needs to be a little bit higher. Alright. Actually gonna have to eyeball it. The maneuver node isn't gonna give me a close enough visual. And the periapsis needs to be really close. We did it! Very nice. Now let's return. Actually, wait. This craft isn't supposed to return. It's supposed to stay in orbit. It's not going to do us any good having it in orbit anyway. It's not a relay probe. Hey, crazy. Should start seeing some flames here. Whoa. Oh, that's the sun coming up. Yeah, any second now the engine should catch on fire. There it is. Oh. Wonder if I can land this thing. Oh, the engine's gonna blow up. Oh well. Everything's blowing up. Sorry, little stay put, Nick. You're gonna get destroyed in the ocean. Spin. Spin. Goodbye, Stay Put, Nick. Oh, what? Oh, jeez, that really launched it up. Huh. It's a really, really bouncy probe. It's playing like music whenever I touch the water, too. Here we go. Stop bouncing. I mean, I guess this thing is like a beach ball. A metal beach ball. I'm surprised the probe actually survived that collision with the water. Well done. And right after opening statements, you have great timing. You were able to show a circular orbit still has a high and low point by using the feed from your emission. Our lawyer also did a compelling demonstration with the hula hoop. Things got heated after the Periapsis team challenged us to a hula off, but luckily our team won. You should have heard the closing statements. Do you trust a legal team that doesn't hoop? I rest my case. Powerful, really. I wish you could have been there. That's silly. I'm imagining in my head a silly trial. Little green men arguing about the ownership of the word periapsis. It's eccentric. Anyway, let's go to see what stuff we unlock here. Oh, now we get, that gives relay stuff, okay. Did we not get the small decouplers? Dang, that must be in the next tech tree area. You would expect it to be in micro construction. Oh well. Or maybe it should come in tiny engines, that would make more sense. We'll do power management, research miniaturization. Okay. Oh yeah, we didn't do spacewalking because we did a probe instead of a actual thing. We get a lot of like secondary missions that we can do. Well, I think I am actually getting a little bit. Should I end the stream here now? I don't know. I kind of want to save the next stream for the Mun landing and other stuff like that. And I also want to check out all the other stuff that's been published by the other KSP tubers on the on this update and the trailer for this update. I want to go watch that. Hello, Sir Stix-a-Lot. You arrived at kind of an interesting time. I'm actually wrapping up just now. But once this is over, you'll be able to watch the whole stream in full as a VOD. Okay, well, shameless self-promotion time. Thank you everybody for watching, who's tuned in and stayed watching the whole time, or only watched for a little bit. Be sure to hit like and subscribe if you liked the stream or any of the other stuff I've done. And don't forget to also, if you like my stuff, to hit the subscribe button again and make sure you select all notifications, because that notifies you when I make a new stream or video. And don't worry about get notification spamming, because I rarely upload or stream. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next live stream or video. Bye.